So we saw the how can you program such a build form presentation for the all of the statistical informations, and I will show you how it is be handled, how it is be done for the build form presentations uh, into the presentation or into the project application or real life applications, the web applications. So this you see the big application like that. So if I go to the real life applications, one example like here, so you can do the, I don't know where it is located, I will see the distributions, and then this you can say here is the traffic information. You can go there, so you can see the some traffic information from the specific bridge information in the CC, all the traffic information, how can you present those type of tabular presentations with the proper geometry, where exactly located these informations in the geographic locations. And go there, so it's also the traffic information for one of the biggest bridges in Bangladesh. So see, this is the Bangabandhu bridge. So I try to do the study with the traffic information, how it look like and how it is designed and how it needs to be handled for other stuffs. So let's see that really how it is works. So we will present this also how we will program it. And we can visualize how can we need to do with such information to present it and such information to program. Very straightforward programming. So that's the presentations, and then we will present how we can play the movie part. That I will show you the movie part. How can you start if you have a spatial movies, and then how can you play the movies, and then do the the presentation, and do all the information. Maybe you need a construction site. This need every day to update the movie information. How the construction is running, how is everything is running. That's why it is important to make a movie as a really proper way, a professional way, and to play this movie into your project site, into the really respective locations. Then everybody or every party, your clients or your every agencies, organization, they are really happy. Okay, here is our projects, and here is our project requirements. Here is the movies, and here is the update and flow of your workflow. That's me. That's I said it's the professional example and how we can present, how can we produce such a application, like GIS application for your end clients. So you need to be clearly understand, and if you need to be clearly program and clearly professional, you have to do. So please do the consultations, really understanding how it is to be done, how it is to be done, how it is to handle. So then we have the next the part that I already discussed about with you. That's the possibility. How can you integrate the geo functionalities, your map functionalities? Like you have a GeoServer that's I already discussed about my previous class. How can you integrate your respective geo files and like shape files or other geo format files or JSON or GSON files, and also and how can you connect with geospatial database like GIS database, and then communicate with the maker some WMS and WFS services, and all the WMS and WFS services into your programming, your projects. So I already show you, it's already discussed, I will be implemented, but I will discuss with you one by one, how can we do it. This year we define some WMS service and call the WMS service and build the tables and so on and so forth. This is everything open the program and design what we are expecting, and then things. This is everything we need to do work. So as I said, I will one by one, I will start the programming and I will discuss with you and discuss the possibility, and then those are new into the JavaScript programming, so CSS, HTML programming, even though the most important, those are new into the TypeScript or Angular or React-based programming. Please Google it and do some study before starting those type of programming, or GIS programming or simply web programming. So you need to be clearly handled to do. So that means all the programming is done. We need to be step by step to go. the project structure I will discuss a little bit later when I start the development to build the projects. So go back to presentations. That means we have some GeoServer data, and then we need to be published to the GeoServices or GeoServer services, and then call the GeoServices into the U programming language like U projects like OpenLayers or TypeScript, OpenLayers and then all, or leaflets programming, and all the TypeScript or Angular or React based programming. Just simply call it and build your web applications. Web application would be the web GIS program. And then this is really said integrated applications. It's not too easy to understand, but I believe it's really help you how this works and how it is need to be done. And this is, I say, this is one of the professional examples, and that's the reason I cannot give it to you the basic understanding, because I didn't have enough time to produce such a basic course or basic programming skills, because I didn't have enough time. But I believe you can Google it and then get some knowledge from this basic understanding. After that, you can start the programming slide. That's what I have it here into the development slide, the web GIS and web programming skills. So that means we will cover all the features that we have. Like we have some features like cover the pop-up functionalities. We will cover the image overlapping. We will cover the video overlapping, and we will cover also the all type of geometries like point, line, polygon geometries, and also we will cover the movies, and then also we can also the process flow diagrams. You can also build such a process flow diagram how it is done. So pop-ups we need to be built. We need to do different geometries like point, line, polygon geometries. That's what we have it here over here in the programming. The polygon point line geometry polygons. You see the point line geometry polygons. So it is programs. It has a pop-up functionality. I see the pop-up functionality. It has a point cycle geometry. It has names, level date, and properly, and all the functionalities. So it's really. And then see the really biggest bridge construction in Bangladesh, the Padma bridge. This is one of the traffic study that I did in my research work. How can you do the traffic study, and how can you analyze the traffic flow with the different attributes, different information, which information you need to be passed, and how to make the city plans or city engineering and all things. You can also visualize, you can analyze, or present the event lines, and you can build out such a type of software applications, and then you can sell this software application for the end clients. Based on your projects, maybe this project needs this information, the other project needs a different information, but it is the same concept, how it program, how it is made to be programs. It's like basic programming skills. So maybe you need the energy projects, maybe different attribute, different combination, different aspects you can do. Maybe you can a bank or insurance company project. There's a different goals or targets or requirements. And if you have a like public and transportation project, maybe there are different projects, different requirements. That depend. But the components that I have discussed here, the basic understanding, basic maps, and basic GIS geometries like point, line, polygons, and also the geometries like complex geometries, the ring geometries and other geometries, and also the basic functionalities, the image overlappings, and even though you can also the time scale or time scheduling presentation, like you can present some weather change like last 15 years. This you will play the movies and see the effect of the changes of the climate change, the weather change conditions. That can be possible everywhere. It's possible, but what I try to give it to all the components that you need to be understand what you now learn, and then you need to be how can you program those components, those functionality, those features It doesn't matter which programming language you are in the Java world.